Hi, you guys. Okay, so as you know, I do meal plans for you for your first 6 weeks with a membership with us. But some of us are more creatures of habit. We like to do the same thing over and over. Maybe we lead really, really busy lifestyles like Darren and I do. So we follow the KISS method, the keep it simple, stupid method. So we just buy the same exact thing every single week, and sometimes things they do change up a little bit, but we really just kind of go off the same proteins, fats, and carbs every single week. So let me show you what my shopping trip looks like. And if you'd like to stray from the meal plan and just kind of make things easier, grilling, baking, and sauteing things only, not making these intense recipes, you can follow this method. So over here, proteins. I shopped at Target today actually because Target a lot of times has some really good deals on meat. So this chicken, $5 off this whole package. I have a lot of meat here because I'm gonna freeze some. But that's top sirloin steak, $5 off of those packages, $5 off of these chicken packages, and then pork chops and 93% lean ground beef. And if you're doing ground beef, it needs to be 90%, any of your meat needs to be 90% or leaner. Specifically your ground beef though, that's the one that you're gonna see a lot of times that like 80-20 is cheaper. I need you to get 90% or leaner. And then what I do with all of my meat, I grill it, all of it. I really rarely make an actual recipe, except for every week I make a Mexican casserole in the Instant Pot. I'll tell you about that in a second. I grill my chicken, grill my steak, grill my pork chops back to back. It takes 6 minutes to grill chicken on each side. About the same for pork chops. We like our steak medium rare, so a little bit less. So I mean, I just grilled my entire week's worth of meat in 30 minutes. And then my ground beef, I put in the Instant Pot with this taco skillet sauce. This says chicken on it. They're really all the same. They were just out of the ground beef one. Less than 10 ingredients in here. I am reading it now. It says cane sugar, so you want to be careful about that. I don't find that little tiny bit of it affects me, but they do make taco sauces and seasonings that don't have the added sugar. And I, for the purpose of 6 weeks to start out, guys, would rather you guys do non-added sugar products. So find some seasoning that doesn't have sugar added. Okay, so my Instant Pot ground beef is in the Instant Pot. I saute the ground beef, and then I put in traditional salsa, this stuff, and then I'll saute before that some peppers and onions, and then I'll make the ground beef, and then I put in the salsa, and I put in seasoning, and then at that point it's totally done, and you can put it on top of lettuce. However, sometimes, and this is for you guys after the 6 weeks, you can add rice. And that's why I do it in the Instant Pot, because we need to make the rice in the Instant Pot. But do not have grains in your first 6 weeks. So skip the rice for now, but I still just make it in the Instant Pot because it's easier than one big saucepan. Because I'm also at the same time usually making vegetables, sauteing them on the stove. So we'll come over to the vegetable part. I've got peppers of green, red, yellow, and orange, and zucchinis, and mushrooms, and then I have onions too, but I didn't need to get them today, so they're in the cupboard. Anyway, I'll chop all those up, little dice them, and then I make a huge Ziploc bag of them, and we use them for breakfast every single day, which brings me to my egg whites. We just do egg whites with sauteed vegetables every single day. Sometimes we add turkey bacon, sometimes we add turkey sausage, and that's our breakfast every single day. It's so easy. We'll scramble them, we'll make an omelet, put some avocado in there sometimes too. But yes, dicing all of these is really necessary. But yes, that's why I use the Instant Pot for my ground beef, because I'm usually using saute pans to saute my vegetables for the week. Another easy way to do vegetables for regular meals is frozen broccoli, and it's like 5 minutes in the microwave, and I just take one in, put it in, pop it out, put it in, pop it out, over and over. So I'll make like 5 bags of frozen broccoli in the microwave. Okay, so egg whites, that's breakfast. Other canned green beans, totally okay on the plan. And then easy for some extra meal vegetables. You need vegetables at every meal, guys. At least all but one meal of the day, do vegetables. All right, and then on to carbs, lastly. So easy carbs, so you're not going out of your way to make some crazy stuff. Fruit here. Sweet potatoes. I put these in the oven. So I have things on the grill, vegetables sauteing, and sweet potatoes in the oven every single week. And I put them in at 400, and I spray olive oil spray on them, so it's like real quick spray. And then I put garlic salt or powder, and then regular salt, depending on what I do, on them. And then I toss them in the oven for an hour. And we eat them with the peel on. Skin. We eat them with the skin on. And then we take them out after an hour. Okay, and then lastly, quinoa is not technically on Whole30, but to get enough healthy carbs in our diet, I approve quinoa because I don't think it's that tough of a grain on our body. So with everything here, I can meal prep for all 4 of us in our family in under 2 hours. If I have something on the stove sauteing, if I have that Mexican casserole in the Instant Pot, something grilling, rotating, and my sweet potatoes in the oven in under 2 hours. So if you feel like meal prep is taking way too long and you feel stressed and you don't care about eating the same thing every single week, this is a much better way to go about it. And I mean, it's not always that it's going to be the same thing. I'll eat my chicken with sweet potatoes this week, and next week I'll eat chicken with quinoa. Next week I'll eat chicken with just a salad with avocado on it. So we do mix up how it looks on the plate, but everything gets made exactly the same every single week because we just do not have time to look at recipes and take the time to do that. I know there are a lot of people that like to do family dinners. So if you do family dinner, just make bigger batches of the things that you want to make and then save those for the next day so that you don't have to do family dinner every single night if you don't have time. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about a few condiments to add. Again, we want to look for things that have no added sugar. And I am reading the back of that one taco sauce, so skip that. Do your own taco sauce from the store that it's not even sauce, it's just a seasoning. Oh, and I forgot, grilled zucchini. I do that on the top layer of the grill while I'm grilling everything else. So another vegetable for the week. You can also grill pineapple for some extra fruit carb. But 2 condiments I can not live without. Well, 3. Salsa. We put salsa on breakfast because if you don't, it's egg whites and vegetables. That one does get kind of boring, so salsa. But sugar-free barbecue sauce. You can find this on Amazon, and maybe Safeway sells it. I'm not sure, but Amazon. Sugar-free barbecue sauce. The company is G. Hughes. You can see that. And I dip my chicken in that, and it tastes just like Chick-fil-A. And then lastly, liquid smoke for the grill. So, all right, guys, if you want to make it a little simpler on yourself, more simple, if you want to make it easier on yourself, try this method out, and then pick and choose some of those fun things from the meal plan that you want to do on other days. If you want to track your macros, just put all of this in MyFitnessPal and eat exactly what you were supposed to eat given the meal plan macros. Put this in there and eat the same macros and calories. Otherwise, if you're following a plate method, we know that that looks like 1/4 of the plate is protein, 1/4 of the plate is vegetable, and then we have that healthy carb to fill out the rest of it, and then we sprinkle with fats. So, anyway, guys, I really think you guys are doing great, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.